right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
Tell him again, dog.
Big Los
Damn. The homie's he's a gangbanger today,
I
dog.
love East LA, dog.
I love East LA,
That's
huh?
the hood.
That's the hood.
Bro,
Projects,
so
Jay?
much shit. Everywhere. I was just
feel
thinking
it.
about this shit, like, the other day we were talking about it, like, for they used to be, like the food, just the food in the street, like, motherfuckers, like, there used to be, like, these people, these ladies, and they'll come walking around the projects with like, a made already pizza and shit, and, like, $5, dog, and they give you a big-ass, bomb-ass pizza for $5. And they knew what time it was. They just go to the projects running around, like, $5, like, hella pizzas,
Selling the pizzas and shit?
Yeah, you know?
Bro, hey, shout out to the vendors, man. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be trying to punk them and shit.
And then I was thinking about the homies that used to, like, when I used to slang weed, they'll fucking bring me, like, one of the homies that some fulargo, that fool go rack big ass fucking chunks of carnitas for me, you know? Let me get a nig, let me get a dime. I'll just shoot that for like a blunt or two, you know? And fool bring me
They
hella
always come
carnitas
for,
and
like-
shit, hella food.
They come with hella shit and they get nothing, huh?
Yeah, it was sick.
That's fucked up. Hey, that's tight, though.
Mad radios, TVs, I mean, that's how I came up with a lot of shit, you know? If I didn't boost it myself, then it was pretty much, it was the ass clucked.
Right, I mean, all the tight shit is fucking... they think you're like a dope dealer and shit, and you're like, I just know the booster.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boosters. Who knows the booster, homie? Who knows the boosters? What up? Yup, what up? Hey, the homies from New Mexico,
So,
Roswell shit.
aren't they having like a grab event out there? Or the
In New
Borderland?
Mexico? Oh.
Or is that, no, I don't even, it might not even be fucking, or is that the border? I forgot.
At the border? I don't know.
Is
I
it-
know they be having jams and shit, but I didn't know. I was gonna say about the aliens, Roswell.
Oh,
Was he asking about Roswell, or was he saying he's from Roswell?
I think he said it's from when you asked him, Redwood City.
Yeah, because he said Roswell, New Mexico. Hey, so I guess it's probably cliche to ask you though, but I mean, like,
What's up with the aliens?
what's up with the aliens, bro? Like, I don't want to sound corny, you know what I mean? But like, you guys got Area 51 in Nevada? Okay, I never been there. No.
I heard
But-
that it's not even Area 51. I heard it's like a bunker that's down there, like offshore, off of the Area 51.
It's one of those things where they're just like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The slightest of hands, like they want you to look over here.
right. Because Nevada's so big, dog, and it's not. There's only really Reno and fucking.
Bro, it's the loneliest highways in the whole country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's so much.
Yeah,
shit
because
there.
there's so much stuff here.
I got a crib out there in the north,
Yeah.
91 miles away from Rachel, Nevada, which is where
where?
Area 51's at.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy shit, dog.
I see some crazy
I've
shit.
seen some crazy shit, dog. Like, not to sound corny, but yeah, I've seen
Get to that.
I've seen a fleet of stealth bombers fly over the little town my house is in,
Oh, sick.
and you didn't hear nothing until they were gone, and that was pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that's the only time you hear them. You don't hear them till they're already like to you and like
Right.
past you.
There's hella flying over my
Yeah.
house, like 5.
Yeah, they
Damn.
pass
Like,
over the joint a couple
damn,
times
dog.
for sure. Heck, I
And
just-
driving to Idaho, also that Highway 93, driving to Idaho, I've seen hella shit floating in the air and shit and moving all weird. But I was young. I want to go drive that highway again because there's a part called the extraterrestrial highway
Oh, word.
on the way there, which is like halfway in between here and my house. And then you take that way to
extraterrestrial
Idaho.
highway.
Yeah, you can see hella shit. It kind of goes closer towards Rachel.
Yeah.
We should go, dog. All
We
of
should go to
us.
Yeah, we should
Skinwalker
go.
Ranch, dog. That should be
That
tight.
one.
All that shit, though, will be sick.
Damn.
We should go to.
That's
oh,
in Utah though. It's in Utah, right next to Colorado, right?
what?
Skinwalker Ranch?
I
Yeah.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like real close to the border, right?
I don't know.
Is
Might be
Roswell up in that
Arizona.
area too? Roswell, New Mexico? Is it closer? Is it close to Colorado? Because that's the four corners. You could be in four places at once,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, playing Twister and shit.
I'm already in 4 places at once.
He's here at home.
4 dimensions at once, huh?
Well, the homie talking about dimensions. What the homie say? Oh.
No, I just be fried.
Hey, well, the aliens on the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, put 2 cents on the Galactic Federation.
Right.
For
I don't-
sure.
Okay, so is that the police of the
Type
outer
shit.
space?
Look, if there's
We're
any,
funding for that,
if
right?
there's any
Yeah.
aliens watching this, we are the only 3 candidates that should be allowed to be the human representatives for
Correct.
the Galactic Federation.
Correct.
I swear to God.
You tell us, we tell them. Yeah.
We'll mediate.
Hey, yeah. We got it from front to back. Hey, good fucking thinking, dog.
Yeah, bro.
I knew I had you around for a reason, homie.
I'll make first contact for sure.
First contact. Fool, you said you go outside, see some shit in the sky, and turn back around and
If
walk
it's
right
some,
back.
if it's some other world,
You did say that.
if no, look. I said
On
if,
the show!
Look. I said if it's some otherworldly shit beyond my control, like some demon shit, I'm gone. Right? I'm gonna go in the crib. But if I see
What would you call
aliens,
that? What would you call that?
aliens, I'm gonna make first contact. I'm gonna be like, "What's up, dog? You wanna chief it up?" And if they laser zap me, that's first contact. Back the fuck up. Like,
Hey, don't come over here. They let us know. So, but they got police out in the outer spaces.
for sure.
Hey, so did you know that anything that the whole world, as we know what it is, has a what's up, homie? Has
Cause and
Treaty?
effect.
a peace, or not a peace treaty, but a treaty
Mhm.
as to what the law is out there. Like, you can't go to the moon or Mars or a star or an asteroid or meteor or whatever.
Mhm.
You can't go to there
The
and
aliens don't give a fuck.
no, I know, but for us,
Oh yeah,
you can't go there and
claim it.
claim it.
Mm.
You can
Mm.
take some soil, you can take some of this meteor, I don't know, whatever. You can take whatever, but you can't claim it and go, this is America.
That's
Right.
very reasonable. But like,
This is
you
dumb
think
as
all
fuck.
the other countries that have maps of the moon? Do you think every part of the moon and shit is named the same thing? Because in America, we
cares?
have different parts of the moon named certain things. We
One
got
thing,
flags
none of
on
us
the
have been to
moon.
Yeah, but if we're all in agreement that we're gonna claim it to some degree, well, I guess in this case you can name it whatever you want.
Come on, bro.
That's the
telling
Komodo
me.
dragon.
You telling me the moment America finds the way to mine precious minerals out of fucking
Yeah.
asteroids, we not finna
But
do
they
it?
can do that. See, but as long as I take it, but I can't say this asteroid's mine.
Right.
That's-
Whatever happened to the asteroid?
I'm gonna say it like this, bro.
No, but I mean the real question
I
is
don't
how do you
think-
get the whole world globe to come together and come up with that, but we have all this other types.
You know
of
how
issues
America
going.
is, though, dog.
The whole world, dog.
You know how America is, though, dog. They're gonna be like, this asteroid's mine, and they finna put a military base on that
We got a
bitch.
flag on the moon. That's claiming it. That's like our shit.
I mean,
We finna
we can go there
Afghanistan.
and just.
Yeah.
We
plug
finna
it out the way.
Afghanistan the moon and go put outposts on that shit. And
I
be
mean,
like,
probably.
Right.
I mean,
it ain't ours, but we
yeah, but
just
those fools
here.
said, and that fool said,
Like,
fool said-
ain't no moving in.
if they ain't no moving in over here. Yeah, but they said, damn. That like after we went to the moon or after the race with the to get there, just because they
With the-
wanted to go there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? After that, it was like there's not really big talk about it. Like, what's really happened?
Right.
You know, they don't tell us shit or whatever.
Well, they said that they fucking lost all the data that tells them how they got there. It's like, bro,
Head
you
ass.
yeah, you
bro.
recorded over all this shit that's
Come on,
ridiculous,
now.
bro.
You like, okay, for sure,
That's
dog.
ridiculous.
Okay.
That's the number one thing I don't believe is that we went to the moon.
I was actually doing what's up, homie? How you doing, G? I was doing like making a deal with some people I know,
Right.
but it so happens to be like a older lady, and she's like a hippie older lady and shit. So, but I start getting into all the nonsense of the theories and this and that, but
Right.
had her going. She's like, oh yeah, you know. She started telling me her stuff, and I'm like, okay. And I like hearing other people's theories are like, okay, here's the baseline of what I'm thinking, and you just jump off of it, and then you're like, oh, okay, then I can make my own interpretations.
Right.
So, on that aspect, not that my theory of we keep living our lives over and over and over.
Mm.
So that's where the dimensions come into play. See, I didn't know how the dimensions worked and realms worked yet, but hold on. So when you pass away and come back, you're ultimately like in a new dimension now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you still start back here. So like everything that's happened prior is kind of like how it catches up to you in this dimension for you to be like,
So-
there's the pencil.
What about
Oh.
past life memories? If I don't have a past life memory, is this my first life? Mario
It could
shit?
be.
That's what
It
deja
could
vu
be.
is.
What up? What
You
up? What up?
rethink it and you're like, oh
Like
shit,
and share,
this looks
homie. Go
familiar.
follow us on TikTok.
Damn.
Oh, say it again, say it again.
What the fuck?
He said, say it again.
I said, so if I don't have any past life memories, is this my first life? And
Correct.
He
then-
said, what happens when he remembers past life memories? He said, what is that? And then I said, right?
Yeah, the
He said-
deja vu and the premonitions and
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
Superstition.
Yeah, the
Superstition.
ESP, the calling, the vision, the
The
ayahuasca,
voice.
the voice, whatever, right? Doesn't matter.
The
but,
voices I
but
hear
that's
in my
why I mean,
head.
that's where that's coming from. Like that's the only way you'll have that
Mhm.
because you'll have lived before. But it's not that we exactly come back to this like realm. We'll still pass through this, but we start to get this better path or whatever, so to
Right.
speak. But it's a new realm because it's like this has to replay again itself anyways. So you end up living it over again in this realm and in the new realm. And then you got the past realm from previous. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Stop, bro.
God.
Stop it, dog.
Oh
That was
God.
deep,
And-
dog.
Tripping
Yeah.
is tripping on hallucinogenics the true realm?
Well, the
Ooh.
lady today told me, she said, don't let like those false visions cloud the rest of your days to live.
The vision.
I feel like real life is the false vision, dog.
I mean,
Oh.
it's just so weird because when you start to think about all these things that happen, you're like, nah, no way. Why would they do that? But
Right.
they're doing it. You know what I mean? Like that's the trip of it all. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, yeah, it is hard. It's like a matrix, but not a matrix.
Everything's pointless?
It's
For
Ready
real?
Player One, dog. It's Ready Player One.
Fuck that.
No, it's
I mean,
Ready
in all
Player
reality,
One. dog.
everything is pointless.
It's everything is pointless for real.
Then if you go down
Put that
route,
shit on a
it's so
t-shirt.
sad, depressing, like.
It's
No,
like we try to make
everything
the
isn't
most of
pointless.
it with wealth.
I mean, like everything, like all the working and all this shit that we do, yeah, it's kind of pointless.
Okay, so if we had a brand new baby, boy, girl, whatever, just born, and we secluded it.
Throw that nigga to the wolves.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we just put him, like, by himself, obviously couldn't fend right away, but naturally they would start to either want to eat, they're hungry, they need to take a piss, they need shit, they're looking, whatever all of that is. So you start to develop something like, oh, well, if there's no food in front of me, I'm going to have to go and look.
Right.
So there's your point. There's a point to that living. I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then like you come across like somewhere where you can mate with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That might. I can guarantee there wasn't just some guy and some girl that never seen each other and just in the forest and just walk past each other. What up? See you later. Peace.
Yeah.
Right? Like I would see them and it would just like naturally that pheromone that would give off and like you would just be like, what up? Hey, come here. Where you going? You know what I mean? You're gonna stop that. Right? So
Right.
everything can't be pointless.
I know. I'm not meaning that. That's the thing. So I mean, like obviously family and that shit is something, but I mean like the working system and clothes and all this kind of.
Yeah, but
other
it's
shit.
just how you're doing it now. They tell you to work.
Consumer.
They tell you to
Yeah.
work to buy this house instead of, hey, this is my land right here. I'm gonna build this shit and I'm
But
gonna.
it's still not even my house. It's still not even my land. I can't do
Right.
shit to it without the permission. I can't.
That's if there's HOA shit and also a bunch of other shit. I mean, I feel you, but it's.
My car is.
Yeah,
oh,
but
fuck.
that's like right here. Like, hey, I want to go and put this right here. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I'm out in the middle of nowhere or something, you know what I mean? You can do whatever the hell you want.
You're not finding me.
Right. I mean, the middle of the desert is crazy.
the middle of the desert.
The middle of the desert.
I
is
be
crazy.
out there. I
It
been
is.
out there.
Yeah, you be out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Especially
When I
up
worked
north, there's hella abandoned towns. There's hella fucking.
Yes.
Especially where my
What's up?
town is at, where my house is at, up on the top of the hill. There's a
Okay.
big. Used to be a big mining town. There used to be hella deaths, and the mining shit's
Oh, yeah,
haunted, and then the old hospital's
That's where we
haunted,
gotta go to the haunted mines.
right?
I'm not
all
gonna
that
go in
shit's
that mine,
haunted.
though.
Why not, dog?
Nah.
Check it.
Bro,
check
the
it.
thing is, it's like,
personal experience, dog. I
No,
swear to God.
you know what it is? It's really that I don't know if that motherfucker's gonna crash or not.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I'm gonna say this. Fuck the mines. You right. I ain't finna
right? I
go
won't
that
go in there.
deep.
Like, if there was
I
a
ain't-
cave that was like a natural looking cave,
Mm.
I'd be like, all right,
I ain't-
it's been a cave for this long.
I ain't even, bro. I ain't finna cap. I ain't going in no mines, but
Yeah,
like
you
where
are.
my
You're
town
first.
is,
You're the test on me. Remember?
I'll go. But like
You make first
where my
contact.
town is at, where my little town's at, where my crib's at,
Uh-huh.
it has a lot of history with bandits. Used to be like a bandit town. Up the street from my house, I literally I
Uh-huh.
can walk like a minute and a half, and I'm like in an old cowboy cemetery, bandit
Yeah,
cemetery.
yeah.
There's a
So,
old, there's an old haunted
what's homeboy's name?
hospital.
What's homeboy's name?
Huh.
The cowboy, Billy. Or,
He's not over there.
He's not right there.
No.
But he passed through this territory.
But this is like, yeah, that's true. But like, this is like more like a small ass town.
It doesn't matter, bro. They had to. When they're riding on their horses from here to there and everywhere, they start to know
They
these small
probably been
towns.
there,
They'd be like,
but-
oh yeah, there's a spot right there.
They've probably been there.
People ain't going there because it's off the map
Mhm.
and this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They've probably been there for sure. There's a book about it. I've read it.
Jacking food's right there.
But
Yeah.
like,
Right.
We need a refill.
but like, fucking, there was hella bars. My family actually owned one of the bars.
Yeah.
Family
Yeah,
member, on my brother's side, for real. And then like, the bars, there's usually be hella shootouts on the main street. There's hella cowboy cemeteries, and then when it goes closer to the mine era,
Yeah.
like 19 whatevers, the 30s, 40s, you know, that time, it got hella haunted also as well from like the miners dying from explosions, and fucking the haunted hospital, the main general hospital that's right there is hella haunted. My uncle used to tell me he wants to go in there so bad. Like, I want to do this. I'm gonna fulfill all this shit, bro. Like,
There's a haunted, it's supposed to be haunted General Hospital over there in LA too. It's fucking big, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
this shit's
You ever
small.
see, fuck, what is it? It's like a scary movie, and they're like in a house like that, and it's like a bunch of, it's like 6 people.
Paranormal Activity?
No, and they all gotta like survive that house. It's like a haunted house on the hill or something like that. House on the hill or something.
Oh,
And then it's like, yeah, like,
But
it's
it's in
like a
LA?
whole game. No, yeah, the General Hospital is in LA, but it looks like that hospital in
Oh,
that
okay,
movie
okay,
and
okay.
shit. Like,
I
it's
got,
crazy.
I got personal experience though with that town and haunted shit. I swear.
I mean, I believe you, bro. Like, when I worked in NDF, and we'll just go, these fools will turn off the street, the highway, and we'll be going through a dirt road for hours. Homie, like, I got seasick one time because we were going to a fire, and it was just like, for about 2 hours.
Sand and shit.
Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
There's hella,
and it's just like,
there's hella
oh.
fucking camps for inmates up in the north, up by my.
Yeah,
crib
they got
too.
them there. You know what I mean? So they would work NDF. And they
Always
clean the
cats on
highways,
fire.
fucking doing this, doing that. They do contained burns,
There's hella
controlled
fires.
burns, like just all types of shit. So it is crazy, man. But
You should go though to the town where my
POs?
house is at.
hey, man, when I was in Philly or in Berwick, motherfucker,
Yeah.
when I was in Berwick,
Where's the blue
where's the blue what?
the thing for the?
Oh, this one.
Oh, here, you want to click it onto there? Oh shit.
Is it broke? Damn, the homies broke their shit, dog.
Man down, man down.
Here, it's right here. Yeah, they did, dog. Hey, they can't. Hey, my boy, song. If it was song. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can get into that. But when I was over there, bro, it was the YMCA, and I smoked cigarettes.
Right.
So like, we were on the second story, and I had to walk out, down the stairs, down the hallway, across a long hallway that the lights were off, and then back out to like the front where you badge in or show your badge and shit. But like when I was walking through there, I never felt nothing bad, but you could feel it, bro.
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm like, oh, fine, let's go. You know, I don't think it was anything bad, but it was definitely like a little spooky,
Yeah.
a little spooked out. Hey, you know what's one I think is crazy is that hotel where Ricky Ramirez was at, and the Chinese,
Oh, yeah.
or the whatever that chick that bugged out and
Yeah.
fucking went missing, or they found her in the water tower.
Yeah.
Remember when we were walking? Isn't that picture of that hotel right when
Yeah, that's where
Cecil,
we're at right there.
Hotel
Right.
Cecil.
Cecil Hotel.
Cecil? Yeah, it was right there, right?
Yeah. It's
I mean-
not called the Cecil Hotel no more, but
Right.
Still there, yeah.
I mean, that was a trip.
Yeah.
Did you see the documentary on that?
No, but I heard that there's a chicken store or restaurant right there in the like in the down there in the area, and they used to bet like how many people were gonna jump off the building that day.
Because they had a lot of suicides in it as
Yeah.
well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say about all that.
This is wild.
Suicides. You had that fool stayed there. Richard Ramirez is his name. He stayed there. Huh? He what? What did you say?
I said Ricky Suave.
Nah, you don't know who that is?
Huh?
Richard Ramirez?
Richard Ramirez?
Yeah. The Night Stalker? That fool's like,
That sounds weird. No.
oh, he's a serial killer, bro.
Yeah,
He was
secure.
just crazy ass fool running around LA doing all types of crazy shit.
I'll do the same shit. That's funny.
I love it, dog. I love it. I love it, dog. I got my shit all like I'm beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll go in here right here. Look.
Hey, boo. Help me out, Don.
Help me out, dog. That's just hilarious.
That's
oh.
fucked up.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, I don't know how I did that. I fucked up. Hey, Jerome, watch out, dog. You fucking shit up. Anyways, so what about the Intergalactic Federation? Okay, hey, you're talking about tunnels and shit, and we're talking about this crazy shit. What's that video you posted, dog? You're talking about these fools. Homeboy was like part of some secret service or whatever the heck, and they told him, hey, you're gonna need some guns and a team to go down these tunnels or
Yeah.
in the mountains. Or was people in the mountains and shit?
Yeah, I guess it's like a cave.
CIA agents are paratrooping into my backyard type shit.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's an agent, not a spy.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I got you. I mean, that shit was a trip to me. Like,
Yeah.
I listened to everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, the story sounds kind of preposterous, or if that's even how you say the word.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what so if you think about it too, like I guess they pretty much said that there's like a certain species of people or humanoid type things that live in that underground area, you know, and
Extraterrestrial.
yeah, I mean, it's
Anybody's extraterrestrial, as long as they're not of where we're from, like,
That's my people, bro.
Right.
right, you know what I mean?
Like,
So,
chill
Yeah.
out.
But I mean, they could just be like fucking Bigfoot type shit, or just like, I don't know. You ever see like there was like a cave that they like some super deep cave, and they end up finding like these blind crocodiles or alligators that lived in there, and they were like, where the fuck did
I
these
think it was
alligators-
frogs.
It was alligators, but they were like tripping out too. Like, where the fuck did all these alligators get down here? You know, and it's just like, I'm sure there's how like the Hopi.
and they just already live like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
They're immune
Yeah,
to
but they
living
were
that
saying
style.
that, but they were saying more like, oh, they looked hideous, it was
Right.
crazy looking, like we were like, we ain't fucking with them.
Well, I mean, that's why. So, like, say you and a group of your homies, we all got trapped under there for years, and eventually, we're gonna start looking different. We're not
But
gonna.
you're gonna
be-
adapt. You're
our,
gonna adapt.
our eyes are gonna adapt. We're gonna be hairy, be fucking slimy, or whatever it is.
Yeah, why would we be
our
hairy though?
habitat's gonna-
Why wouldn't we just lose our hair?
I don't know. I think we're supposed to be hairy, bro. I think we're not supposed to cut our hair.
Right? The static,
Mhm.
the static fucking zzz that we get.
All that shit.
Yeah, I think. Well, a lot of cultures believe long hair is power.
Right.
Don't cut your hair off. You know what I mean? That you'll be cutting off your power.
Yeah, and it's weird. Like I know it's kind of, I guess obviously it's hot like when chicks shave when they're all shaved up, but
When they're all nice and clean.
yeah, when I'm nice and clean, it's amazing.
Shout out to all the nice and clean ones.
But if you think about it, what they're looking like is kind of on some weird shit. It's like the pedophiles kind of fucking push their style with a liking of looks. Like it's obviously like who doesn't have pubes and shit. It's obviously kids, right? You know what I mean? It's like, did they push that fucking shit? You know what I mean? Because they want you to think that kind of like way.
Well, they said.
Bro, don't put that in my head, bro. That's fucked up, dog.
You know what I mean?
I
It's
mean,
like,
well,
it's
if you want,
kinda
if
weird.
you want to go hang out with fucking Smelly and
No, yeah, I'm
and
not saying that
Rugburn.
I'm into fucking. No, yeah,
If you want to
bro.
go hang out with Smelly and Rugburn, then I mean.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen it. The first.
But that's the difference between somebody who's
A real man
and
and
somebody
a
sick
little
in the
boy.
head, who's sick
Right.
in the head. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, Like,
my bad.
I mean, not that we can't come up with some like, oh shit, look at this shit. Could that be a reflection of this and whatnot? Understood, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I couldn't even just, like, any of my daughter's friends, like, I'm just like, protector, fucking, like, I'm not.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are